Hey YouTube, Parson Rick here. Trying to get myself in the proper perspective here. Yeah, no big deal. I ain't pretty anyway, am I? So, I'm gonna be smoking my newest pipe. Got it quite a while ago. I haven't smoked it yet. It's an unfinished Savinelli. Don't remember. I think I got it from Eddie Gray. The Pipe Nook. I think so. It's a lumberman, I believe. And since I'm here from Oregon and all my people were lumber people, sounds like a good thing. I'm going to be test driving it with some Country Squire Blue Ribbon, which is an aromatic, of course. And hopefully it'll taste good. The tobacco, of course, is good. Hopefully it won't be ruining the pipe. Let's see if I can get it lit with cedar stick and a beeswax candle here. Little whistly. Right. So how you been? Like this nice white bit on this. The tobacco's still a little moist, so it'll be giving me problems. It's finally raining here. Not too many people saw my video from this weekend. We went to the coast and it was just super fogged in here and cold. Over at the coast has been beautiful. So I was digging through some stuff the other day. I have my great-grandfather's pipe cabinet, tobacco cabinets lined with copper, and I've talked about it before, back when, you know, man could smoke in his house, right? So I was digging through there and I found some tobacco that, how many of you guys remember from 2-3 years ago a guy named Woody 76, and he was a pipe maker. I mean, not a pipe maker, but he had just invested in a whole bunch of stuff to make his own tobacco blends, and he got hit by the deeming regulations, and he lived in Michigan or Minnesota somewhere, the very first place, and he was like the very first guy that it got applied to, and he had just invested all this money in presses and tobacco, and they shut him down. Well, I've got a big old brick of Woody's treat. He made really good blends. I probably tried 10 of his different blends, and every one was good. So yeah, I like supporting the YouTube guys, of course. You know, like Eddie Gray, Country Squire. I know they're a business, but they do support us. I think they're considered part of the YTPC. I don't know. My darned candle is just about unusable. There we go. Knock the charcoal off the end. Works fine. smokes well. Hack hack. I don't have it packed very tight and everything, and as you will know, when you're breaking in a pipe, we just smoke about a half a bowl, let it get a little smoky. Of course, it's unfinished. It's a factory second or third or 12th, and it's not carbonized on the inside. Excuse me. So, very nice. Yeah, so finally Oregon finally started raining yesterday. About half the day today. So that's nice. I'm not outside, obviously. My new, you may remember I have a couple of videos from inside this new big garage tent thing I bought. It leaks like a sieve. It just rains just as much inside as it does outside, and I don't know if that's from condensation or actual precipitation, but it's not that fun to sit out in it on a rainy night. And then my back porch is completely taken over with my son's metal shop now. Had a nice day a couple weekends ago. Him and his buddies were over there banging and clanging and heating and beating, and that was a lot of fun, being out there with young guys who were doing things old school. And so, I don't believe that my chest will take swinging a hammer, but I was holding the tongs and directing the blows for him the other night. That's fun. I'm helping. Shake and bake, and I helped. You guys remember that, you old guys? Yeah, my mom used to use shake and bake. I used to help. Just specifically so that I could chime in on the commercial with that little girl. Shake and bake, and I helped. Ah, yes, a misspent youth. Don't tell anybody I bought a bunch of ammunition today. Oregon, in their wisdom, is going to, of course, try some gun control on us. And a couple of the things they've got, they're using high school kids to write legislation. They can't even vote, and they can't even own guns, and they're valuing their opinion. I don't see why. But a couple of the things that Oregon's going to try to do, along with all the red flag stuff, is they want to limit us to 5-round magazines, and you can only buy 20 rounds of ammunition a month, and you have to have a permit to do that. And I'm pretty sure that having permits, and you'd have to have a permit to buy a gun. Having permits to buy guns and ammunition is an infringement, I would believe. So it's going to be nuts. So until that doesn't happen, which I'm sure it won't, not without a lot of fuss, it's time to start stockpiling again. Uh, my problem is I just have too many. But, oh, there it is. My problem is I just have too many guns, and they're all different. You know, like I've got 222s and you know 2 or 3 guns of every caliber, but I've got almost a lot of calibers. Now, don't tell the government, so I don't want them coming to take it from me. I've even got one really nice 45 caliber 1911. I may have more than one, but I do have one specific one that says Mullen Labe on it. Okay. It's not a challenge. You know, I'm perfectly willing. I don't know how many of you folks might feel this way, and you'd be even still watching because it's 11 minutes. But I would prefer that my government just leaves me the heck alone. That's all I want from anybody. Just leave me alone. I'm not going to bother you. Don't bother me. So, I don't know. The most ammunition I have is for a gun that only holds 5 rounds. So, but it's those little stripper clips. Oh man, they're a pain. Your thumb will be bleeding after a minute. But so my new, I'm going to be on a limb and say it's a lumberman. Smokes well, as all the Savinellis do. I've got 2 unfinished Savinellis and 4 or 5 finished ones, and they all smoke just perfect. I mean, this is bang for the buck. I can't remember what Eddie charges for it. I'm thinking like $59. Yeah, because I wasn't really in the market for another pipe, but my wife had gone to the antique store, bought these two humongous pipe racks. I've already got like 5 pipe racks. Now I got 2 more, and one of them's got to hold 20, 25 pipes. So I had to get, and it only holds straight stem pipes. And other than corn cobs, I only have like 1 straight pipe. So I still had to kind of work this one in back and forth and sideways, but I like it. I'll put some shrink tube on the bit here because I tend to grab it hard, and I've got one, and every time I clench down on it, I can hear a crack. But it had a softy bit on it. Took the softy bit off, and I couldn't find any damage, but I can hear and feel it crack on my bottom teeth. So I gotta find out where to buy stems and all that. So, well, I didn't say anything important at all. Wasted almost 15 minutes of your life if you're still tuning in. And if you are, I really appreciate it. It makes me feel special. So, God bless. Parson Rick.